Welcome, Liisi. So, Liisi, you all do so much work with startups. Can you tell me a little bit about your role? You're sort of new with Startup Estonia. So what is it that you do?
I actually am. Yeah, so actually today you just marked 2-month anniversary in Startup Estonia.
All right. Welcome.
Thank you. Yeah, so I'm a startup community development manager in Startup Estonia. And what I do is I bring the community together, help them connect more, do more meaningful connections and like projects. And also my goal would be to develop that to a new level because Estonian ecosystem is pretty good already, in a good shape. But yeah, now we need to just cooperate more and like do those things.
Well, it sounds like part of what you do, I mean, it's one thing to build community, but it sounds like part of the role is also helping new people enter and feel quickly like it's home, like it's part of that.
Yeah.
It's easy for the people who have been there for a while, right? It's how do we get the new people in and comfortable, and that's probably a big part.
That's one part,
Yeah.
but the very big part is that we have around 100 support organizations.
Nice.
So I'm working a lot with them, so how they can support startups through their activities and yeah.
Cool.
So yeah.
Well, please give Liisi your attention and let's thank Startup Estonia for all of their support as well.
Thank you. Thank you.
All yours, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, my name is Liisi. I'm really happy to be here. It's my first time in Istanbul. I've never been. It's really pretty. And the people are so friendly. So what is Startup Estonia? Startup Estonia. I was basically, when I first heard about Startup Estonia in Estonia, I was like, what is that, right? Estonia can be like a small startup itself, but Startup Estonia is actually a government program, which main goal is to have 1,000 startups by 2020. And how we are actually doing that is we are supporting our ecosystem through different services. So what we do is we provide funding to support organizations so that they could help startups. And we also are a connector between government and startups. This is something which is really important because I think right now the government still needs to support our startups and organizations. But we are halfway there, and we're actually building a new database right now. We need to get that updated, and I'm pretty sure there are more startups than 550 already. But the country needs to kind of get the value out of it too, right? So what we are collecting the statistics and everything like this, and we see the most value is that jobs startups are creating. And also that means more money. So we're collecting employment taxes from them. And just to compare the numbers is that in 2016, I think we got 28 million out of employment taxes, and last year it was 45.5. So it's growing, and we see the growth we see like at least 30% growth in startup sector, which is really, really important. Is there anyone who doesn't know what the unicorn is? Yeah, I thought so, because this crowd knows. But we have 4 of them, and we are so proud of it, because that makes us the country with the most unicorns per capita. So yeah, and the first generation unicorns were Skype and Playtech. You probably all know what Skype is, and you've used it to your business calls, business meetings. Playtech is a online gambling software. And then we have new generation startups as Transferwise and Bolt. So Transferwise is a peer-to-peer money transferring software. Now I think it's valued already to like $3 billion. And Bolt is basically like Uber. But what makes them special is that they know they're focusing on the market they see the most potential in, and they are doing their business in Central Eastern Europe and African markets. So we have 2 on the way to unicorn status, which is Moniz and Pipedrive. Moniz is also a fintech solution for banking, and Pipedrive is a CRM for basically sales. So yeah. This graph, I think, also speaks for itself, but I would like you to focus on the red line there, because this shows the number of deals done in Estonia. So basically, the average deal size in 2017 was around 6 million. And now in 2018, it already grew to 10 million. So the increase is very big, but the deals have actually gone down. So that means that our ecosystem is a bit more mature now. Also, that's me. So I'm working with the startup community mostly. And I'm so proud that we have 100 really diverse startup support organizations. And what I mean in support organizations is that we have really big event organizers, like Latitude 59 is happening in May now. Then we have Startup Day. We also have Robotex, Startup Week, Tallinn, and so on. Then we have really many incubators and accelerators in Estonia already. They are like in different, 4 different stage startups. Then we do have many co-working spaces already in other places than in Tallinn. So there are more cities in Estonia than Tallinn, and that's good that we actually, now it's getting more and more popular to open a co-working space. And also VC funds. They are also important, and we have the seed money for like starting startups, but the main investments still come in from the foreign funds. But yeah, we have actually divided them to 4 phases. There's mindset, pre-startup, startup, and scale-up, and you can actually see all of those in our website, in Startup Ecosystem website. And there is actually like something for everyone. So yeah, definitely take a look. But yeah, like I said, my goal actually in Startup Estonia, well, there has been only 2 months now, but I'm hoping to, work on that, and would really like to get this community to a new level and do more collaboration also with other startup communities in the world. And yeah. And now Merilin actually is going to talk about how you all can be part of the ecosystem in Estonia.